Lithuania, from Vikings? Nope, wrong story. You might think of Vikings when you hear about medieval Europe, but Lithuania's story is a bit different. While the Vikings were busy raiding and pillaging, Lithuania was quietly growing into something unique and powerful. Picture Europe way back in the 1200s. Knights? You bet. Castles? Tons of them. Lithuania had its fair share of knights and castles too. But it wasn't just about the battles and fortresses. It was a land rich in culture and tradition, with a unique identity that set it apart from its neighbors. Vikings raiding everyone? Not so much. Instead, Lithuania was more about building and preserving its own way of life. The medieval period here was marked by a blend of pagan traditions and emerging Christian influences, creating a fascinating cultural tapestry. While Vikings were off doing their thing, Lithuania was like that quiet kid in class. Pagan beliefs, thick forests, and a bit of a mystery. The dense forests were not just a backdrop, but a vital part of life, providing resources and a sense of seclusion from the rest of Europe. But don't be fooled, this quiet kid was about to become a big deal. Lithuania's strategic location and resource-rich lands made it a prime candidate for growth and expansion. The medieval Lithuanian warriors were fierce and determined, ready to defend their homeland and expand their influence. Back then, nobody really cared about conquering Lithuania. It was Europe's best-kept secret, until it wasn't. As other nations squabbled over territories, Lithuania quietly built its strength, forming alliances and expanding its borders. See, while other countries were fighting over small pieces of land, Lithuania was quietly becoming super powerful. Its soldiers were well trained, its leaders were strategic, and its people were resilient. The cities grew, the castles were fortified, and the nation began to take shape. How? Let's just say they were about to show everyone how to build a nation. Through a combination of military prowess, strategic marriages, and savvy diplomacy, Lithuania transformed from a quiet, forested land into a formidable power in medieval Europe. And this is just the beginning of their incredible story. Here comes Mindaugas, Lithuania's first big boss. But he wasn't just any ruler, he was a visionary who saw the potential in uniting a fragmented land. In 1253, he did something surprising. He united all the Lithuanian tribes and created the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. This was no small feat. It required immense diplomatic skill and strategic marriages. It was like forming a supergroup, but instead of musicians, it was dukes. These were powerful men with their own territories and armies, and getting them to work together was a masterstroke. And instead of hit songs, they had, well, a huge chunk of Eastern Europe. The Grand Duchy expanded rapidly, becoming one of the largest and most influential states in the region. This Grand Duchy wasn't your average kingdom, it was a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions, all coexisting under one banner. They were practical, open to different religions, and really good at making deals. This openness attracted merchants, scholars, and artisans from all over Europe, turning Lithuania into a vibrant hub of activity. So good, in fact, that they managed to keep the Mongols, you know, the guys who conquered half the world, away. This was no small achievement considering the Mongol Empire's reputation for being unstoppable. Now that's what we call smart planning. The Grand Duchy's leaders were not just warriors, they were strategists who knew how to navigate the complex political landscape of medieval Europe. Zoom forward to the 1500s. Lithuania and Poland, two powerful countries, decided to team up. It wasn't a forced marriage, more like a smart business deal. And so the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was born, a European superpower stretching from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea. Talk about a power couple. This wasn't just about grabbing land, this team-up brought a golden age of cultural exchange, religious tolerance, and even a cool new political system, an early parliament. They say two heads are better than one, and for a while it was true. Remember those history lessons about empires falling apart? Yeah, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth wasn't so lucky. By the late 1700s it was like a delicious cake everyone wanted a piece of. Russia, Prussia, and Austria showed up and decided to divide the Commonwealth between them. Talk about rude guests. What followed was a time of occupation, oppression, and forced assimilation. Lithuania, once a proud and independent nation, became part of the Russian Empire. But even under pressure, the Lithuanian spirit stayed strong. They were down, but not out. The 1900s didn't bring much peace for Lithuania, with two world wars and the rise of the Soviet Union. But even in tough times, there was still hope. And in Lithuania, that hope had a soundtrack. The Singing Revolution, a peaceful protest movement that started in the 1980s, saw Lithuanians gathering to sing patriotic songs defying Soviet censorship. It was a revolution powered by music, poetry, and a strong desire for freedom. And it worked. In 1990, Lithuania became the first Soviet republic to declare independence, starting a chain reaction that brought down the Iron Curtain. After escaping the Soviet Union, Lithuania had a lot of catching up to do. But they did it, and then some. They embraced democracy, joined the EU and NATO, and transformed their economy by focusing on technology and innovation. Today, Lithuania is a center for fintech, laser technology, and a growing startup scene. They've traded their Soviet past for a future as a European Silicon Valley. Who would have thought that the land of pagan forests would become a digital powerhouse? Well, everyone who underestimated Lithuania, that's who. Lithuania today is a cool mix of old and new. This Baltic gem has a unique charm that seamlessly blends its rich historical heritage with modern advancements. As you wander through its cities, you'll find ancient cobblestone streets leading you to contemporary art galleries and trendy cafes. It's a place where the past and the present coexist in perfect harmony. Ancient castles stand next to modern skyscrapers, creating a stunning contrast that tells the story of Lithuania's journey through time. These historical landmarks are not just relics of the past, they are living, breathing parts of the cities, offering a glimpse into the country's storied past, while standing tall amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life. While traditional amber jewelry sits beside cutting-edge gadgets, the amber markets are a testament to Lithuania's ancient trade routes, while the sleek electronic stores showcase its leap into the digital age. This juxtaposition is a perfect example of how Lithuania honors its traditions while embracing the future. They've got beautiful national parks, exciting nightlife, and a vibrant cultural scene that caters to all tastes. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast looking to explore the lush landscapes of Aukštaitija National Park, or a night owl ready to dance the night away in Vilnius, Lithuania has something for everyone. And food that will make you happy, almost as happy as they are when they sing during revolutions. Traditional dishes like chipalinai offer a hearty taste of Lithuanian cuisine, while the festive atmosphere at local celebrations will make you feel like part of the community. The Lithuanians' love for their food and music is infectious, and you'll find yourself joining in the fun. So, what's the main point of this quick tour of Lithuanian history? It's to show you how this small country has managed to preserve its identity and culture through centuries of change and adversity. From its early days as a powerful medieval state to its struggles for independence in the 20th century, Lithuania's history is a testament to its resilience and spirit. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and the unyielding will of its people. The Lithuanian resistance during World War II and the subsequent fight for independence are powerful reminders of the country's determination to forge its own path. Today, Lithuanians continue to adapt and thrive, embracing modernity while staying true to their roots, and a good amount of Baltic awesomeness. The stunning Baltic Sea coastline offers a serene escape, while the lively cultural festivals provide a deep dive into Lithuanian traditions. It's a place where you can relax by the sea one day and immerse yourself in a vibrant cultural celebration the next. It shows that even small countries can do amazing things with a bit of grit, determination, and a lot of creativity. Lithuania's achievements in sports, innovation, and various other fields are proof that size doesn't matter when it comes to making a significant impact. The hard work and ingenuity of its people are driving the country forward. And maybe a few good songs. The rich tradition of folk music and the joy of communal singing are integral parts of Lithuanian culture. These songs have been passed down through generations, carrying the stories and emotions of the people. They are a beautiful reminder of the country's enduring spirit. And who knows, maybe Lithuania's story is just beginning. As the sun rises over Vilnius, it heralds a new day filled with possibilities. The young generation is ready to take on the future, bringing fresh ideas and energy to this ancient land. With new architectural projects and innovative ventures on the horizon, Lithuania is poised for an exciting journey ahead.